So traditionally, when people come on staff, we tell them, hey, the vast majority of our sales are happening between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. every single night. And then the weekends are just busy all day. The hotter it is, the more those sales are focused in the evening. The more temperate the weather is, the more evenly distributed it is throughout the day. And the colder it is, the more our busy time will be in the daytime and then completely die at night. But in the regions where we have stores, it's usually warm enough throughout the year that 2/3 of the year our sales are happening between 7 and 9 p.m. at night. So if you're hired to work a closing shift. So even if you weren't hired specifically to close and you were hired to complete a lot of the tasks that have to happen in the daytime, you still have to close. Everyone on staff has to close. If employees want more hours and they aren't available to close, they have to become available to close if they want to get the hour targets they want. If you're not available on Saturday and Friday, you're probably not going to get very many hours. And it changes seasonally. Sometimes we have everyone available on one day and then it'll shift the next season and all of a sudden we'll have some random day that no one's available. So there's a lot of fluctuation that happens. And so you could come on in a particular season and be like, oh, I get this type of shift. It's normal. And then the season changes, our needs change, and all of a sudden you're stuck closing and you're like, what happened? I don't like this job. Well, that is the job. The job is closing because that's when we have customers. And one of the things that we've realized over the years is that if we keep people pigeonholed in one position, they are going to forget to have compassion for the other people and the other roles that are in the store. That's one of the reasons Chad and I love that we'll trade off responsibility for managing the house, caring for the children, and running the stores. Is we've swapped that baton so many times that we don't even have to have a conversation about who had a harder day. We just know what the other person is dealing with. And so it's really helpful. It just really breeds understanding and community when we all are having a similar experience often enough to remain compassionate with each other.